Konnichiwa! Boshi desu! So it's the end of the year, which means lots of great holidays, lots of fun times that is hopefully filled with lots of great food. So I decided that this month the Japanese vocabulary lesson would come from a food-based anime, and the one that I watch the most is Shokugeki no Soma. This series just finished airing its third season. I think it's actually set to come out with another season next year. So it'll be really fun to watch. The show is about a boy named Yukihira Soma, and he lives with his father in a small town. They own a diner, and they love to have competition amongst themselves for who can create the best dishes. And everyone loves their food. But the father decides to send his son to this elite cooking school, the most elite cooking school in Japan. And it will be a place for him to be very challenged, to deepen his knowledge base, to hopefully refine his skills. Very tough environment though. And it's been fun to watch. There are lots of specialized vocabulary in here. A lot that I haven't necessarily picked up because some things I couldn't even say in English. But lots of specialized vocabulary. They happen to do cuisines from all around the world, which I think is part of what makes it very interesting, is that they have so many different cuisines that they'll use in their cooking, and they have all these different cooking skills that they go through. And at the same time, they still manage to highlight very often Japanese dishes and Japanese techniques, which is really cool to see. Probably the thing that I am least excited about with this anime, however, is the fact that everyone makes really, really good dishes, right? Or there are enough people in here that make really good dishes. However, when someone tastes something that is really, really good, it blows their clothes away. I've never experienced this in my life, where my clothes just get blown away after I've tasted something. I think I've had some pretty good stuff, not necessarily 5-star all the time, but I think I've had some good stuff. It's never blown my clothes away. But because of that, I would say it's probably not one that you want to watch with little kids. Even though they continue to cover up sensitive areas, it's probably not something you want to watch with little kids. So on to the vocabulary, as we look at just some basic food-based vocabulary that you can hear throughout the series. First is the title, Shokugeki no Soma. So shoku means food or meal, and then we have geki, which is a Chinese halberd. It is an ancient military weapon. It's still used today in training for martial arts. Then we have ryori, and ryori is cooking or cuisine. And then to go along with your cooking or cuisine, you really want to have a bunch of great aji, which is flavor or taste, aji. I mentioned this previously, but Soma-kun and his dad, they compete to see who can make the best dishes. In the first episode of the first season of the series, you can see them having one of their competitions. They actually compete to see who can make the best dishes as well as who can make the worst dishes. So on the one hand, they want your response to be oishii, meaning delicious. And on the other hand, if you were unfortunate enough to have to taste it, your response will most likely be mazui, meaning disgusting. And then to round this off, a very fun phrase to know is itadakimasu. And itadakimasu means thank you for this meal or thank you for this food. It's something that you say before you begin eating. So to recap, the words that we learned this month were shoku, meaning food or meal, geki, Chinese halberd, ryori, cooking or cuisine, aji, flavor or taste, oishii, delicious, mazui, disgusting, and itadakimasu, thanks for this food. Hopefully you have plenty of really, really great oishi food to eat over this holiday season. If you check out the anime and you like it, let me know. I'm still curious to find out what's going to happen with this series. Will Soma-kun be able to graduate from this elite cooking school, which has a very low graduation rate, and he has many, many obstacles in his way? Guess we'll have to stay tuned to find out. Happy Nihongo learning, and thanks for watching!